think it's appropriate that before I let him talk, we talk about him. And so I've asked him to summarize here how Kerry got to where we are here today, so you have an understanding about what he's about to say and why it's important. Kerry Poindexter has a motto: just because you have asthma, you just can't let it get you down. Kerry has had severe chronic asthma since birth. He's been hospitalized 26 times, in intensive care, on a respirator once, and had 4 surgeries. He takes 7 medications daily to manage his asthma and other medical challenges. He calls them challenges because challenges you can overcome. Doctor said Kerry would not live to see his 10th birthday. On November 20th, 2011, he celebrated his 13th birthday. Kerry is currently... Kerry is currently taking on the role of Junior Ambassador for the American Lung Association. He's been nominated the 2012 Citizen of the Year by the Marietta Chamber of Commerce. I believe he may be the youngest person ever to be so nominated. In addition, KABC Channel 7 Los Angeles named Kerry a cool kid, and he is involved with Kohl's Cares sponsorship program. He says, "We all have something that we have to deal with. Mine just happens to be lung disease. Just because I have asthma, I just don't let it get me down." Kerry lives a normal life as he manages his medical challenges. He enjoys martial arts, video games, and playing something called Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments. I don't know what that is, but maybe you'll tell me sometime. You know that? Okay, very good. Kerry's goal is for no child to have to fight for air, as he would put it. Let's give him a hand real quick. Yeah, I invite you to the podium there, and if you can begin your presentation, and then I'll bring you back up here for a second. Okay? Right there.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, council members, and residents of Marietta. We are facing a major crisis in our community. I'm talking about our air quality. My name is Kerry Poindexter, and I am the Junior Ambassador for the American Lung Association. We have just finished the 2012 State of the Air Report, and I must tell you that Marietta received an F in our air quality. An F. You know, I'm homeschooled because of my asthma, and if I received an F in a class, I'd be in serious trouble. So I'm sure that you also have children, and if they received an F, they'd be in serious trouble too. So I'm asking you, as a resident of Marietta, how will you assist me with fighting for clean air? I have spoken to several city councils in Marietta, in the southwest Riverside County. But Marietta is my home. This is where I live. I have to check the air quality every day just to make sure it's safe for me to go outside and play. Why do you wonder that I do that? Well, let me tell you. You see, I'm 13 years old, and I've been in the hospital 26 times, intensive care 4 times. I've been on a respirator once. I've had 4 surgeries. I just had one this past August. I take 7 medications a day just for me to breathe. You know, the doctors told me I will live to be 10, but I will be celebrating my 14th birthday on November 20th. As a resident of Marietta, I am trying to educate people, bring awareness, and be an advocate for those who are suffering from lung disease. But I can't do it by myself. Marietta is a community that cares about their residents. I know that I am only 13, but I am still a resident. I am still part of this beautiful community, and together, we have to fight for air. Let me tell you that May is Asthma Awareness Month, and asthma in California is on the rise. Did you know that asthma is the #1 chronic disease in children? Approximately 3.7 million adults and 1.7 million children have been diagnosed with asthma at some point in their lives, according to the American Lung Association. Did you know that asthma affects almost 25 million people of all ages and races? Did you know that on average, a child misses 26 days of school per year due to his or her asthma? Only 33% of adults and 39% of children with asthma have asthma management plans from a doctor. Did you know that in 2005, an individual hospitalized for asthma spend an average of $24,000, which is not including trips to the emergency room. My mission is also to spread public awareness of asthma. If we do not fight for our clean air, more Marietta residents like me will continue to pay millions of dollars for emergency room visits and to care for their lung disease. I know that you have several priorities, but breathing for me is a monumental task. It is something that others take for granted, but I have to deal with it on a daily basis. So I am counting on you to help me fight for all the residents of Marietta, not just those of us who are suffering from lung disease. My goal is for no one should have to fight for air. You can start by joining me tomorrow at Chili's in Marietta or Temecula, as they are helping me fight for air by donating 15% of all proceeds to the American Lung Association. The American Lung Association also puts on the Fight for Air Walk on Saturday, November 10th at the Embarcadero Marina Park in San Diego. My goal is also to bring a Fight for Air Walk to our community. And for more information on how we can achieve that goal, visit carrypointexter.org. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you.
As Carrie mentioned, this month is Asthma Awareness Month, and we have a proclamation here that we have signed that is in relationship to that I would like to read at this point. So whereas asthma has reached epidemic proportions in the United States, affecting almost 25 million people, and whereas asthma is one of the leading causes of childhood hospitalizations, long-term illness, and school absenteeism,